Hello.
Hello.
I am Matthew Langton.
Can you scroll down?
What? No.
I'm Ruben Ortega.
We are golden, but sorry about it. It's been a while.
Well, actually,
Has it even been a
no,
while?
it hasn't been a while.
It's been like
it's been
we have a late release date, I think, today.
yeah.
Right?
You have
That's what's
one.
happening.
You have one. We have one release date's a little late.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a
complications.
long time.
I haven't seen you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's been at least a week.
It's been 2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, I had 2 episodes that I posted up on different weeks.
Oh.
The last time I saw you, I posted one up then. I posted another one afterwards, which I took down.
Yeah, it's funny. Literally, just the other day, I was like, "It's been a while since I've seen Ruben.
Mm-hmm.
I miss him."
Bitch.
I guess separation
I
anxiety.
missed you.
I guess separation anxiety. What can I
Yeah,
say?
same.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird because we used to spend so much time together. And
Like
all
we
of a
literally see each other like every day, I think, almost, except for
Mhm.
sometimes on the weekends. And even then, I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go get some?" I've also been pretty broke lately. I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
So I'm like,
Oh, so that's how I got to get you to not hang out with me. Just make sure you're broke.
no, that's why I wasn't like, "Hey, let's go get food," or like, "Hey." Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we don't play video games together.
No, we usually don't, just because like all the games that I have I get for free on the PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. Well, I
And-
just got PlayStation Plus too.
Which, by the way, thank you for doing that, because now we can play games. Except for
Yay.
I've been working so much.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Um,
It's 4th of July weekend screwed me over pretty good too because Coronado gets busy.
and then SDSU, they now have a new
Oh,
studio.
Yeah, recording studio.
Yeah, so I got called in just to do that a little bit, which that was actually pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they had you do that. Well, anyways, so let's go ahead and get this started. My name is Matthew Langton,
Everybody take it.
and this is Golden Boys. It's only getting worse.
Oh, I know. I just like watching. I like watching you pop each time.
What the pitch
Like,
changes?
like
Is it red?
that. All that popping is just the.
I might have gotten closer to the mic too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Just like
felt it.
Just lean back and relax a little
I
bit.
just felt it.
It's been a while. Oh my God. I just woke up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I called you and you were like, I just okay. I'm right there.
I had like. I was at work from like 8:30 to 4, right? And which really isn't that bad, but just at the end of it, I was just like, I just want to die. I just want to go home. I just want to die. Just end my life here.
Oh god, do you get a lot of tourists?
Do we get tourists?
Yeah.
No, we don't get.
No, right? You
We
just
don't get tourists. We
get
get
irritating
like
people.
we get old people that just really need whatever it is that they need, and it's more important than anything else in the world.
So tourists that aren't on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So regular.
Like as in like like people that have come here to retire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I already did my life. Everything should be perfect for me now, and I'm just like.
Okay, well I'll get your
Listen,
sandwich out in a
everybody
minute.
here is like 20 something. Like, do you really think any of us give a shit? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
You're about to get fired from Panera.
I might quit.
Oh well. Anyways,
I don't mean it like that, but yeah, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks notice. It's probably here soon.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't do it before when you went to Texas.
Well, I was going to, but I needed to have another job lined up, so
Yeah, I
I'm
get
looking
you.
for another job.
Yeah.
Just because like there's a housing thing going on right now. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw downstairs, but basically I'm moving.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah. So
When are you out?
I leave this house whenever it sells.
Oof.
So it's
Okay.
like very vague.
It's kind of nerve wracking.
Yeah.
So you guys just gonna like, oh god, that's nerve wracking.
Yeah. So I'm just not gonna talk about it.
No, fair enough.
But yeah, so that's what's going on in my life.
For me, it's just been work. More work. I have to study for the placement exams at SDSU, so that's fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's funny. I had to go back and look at Fort Park Corrals, and I was like, oosh.
Oh, yeah,
It's been a hot second.
I should probably brush up on that. And
Also-
like base rating.
Also, the literature that they gave me, that the study guide, quote unquote, gave me, is like the most pedantic shit I've
Pedantic?
ever heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what they call like having the first melodic line? No, 2 melodic lines. They call it first species counterpoint. Which, granted, sounds pretty badass,
Yeah, but
but it's douchey nonetheless.
first species counterpoint.
Anyways,
Oh man, you trying to suck your own dick a little bit?
every day, just a little more.
I
Stretching.
really shouldn't be like crapping on it. There's probably a lot of people that are like, well,
I'm
there's a
allowed
reason why it's called that.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's like, I don't know.
Well, this is why we stopped calling it. It was like motto of the day because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We know a little bit. Anyways, at the very least, a little bit. But yeah, so studying's always fun, and I actually have a test tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. So that's fun. I don't know why I do this to myself.
Ew. Let me just say that. Yeah.
Good. Anyways, so we had this game we were playing right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bobby. If you hear any acoustic guitar playing, we specifically hired an acoustic guitar player to play in the background.
Mm-hmm. We pay him. 2 cigarettes an hour.
One? Yeah, that's expensive.
What?
I mean, then again,
It's not a cigar.
The
it's
the
just a
podcast
cigarette.
is only like an hour long.
Yeah.
So we don't have to pay him a cigarette and a quarter.
Yeah.
And 3/4 of a cigarette.
I mean, you want to give him one per every 10 minutes?
I'll take it.
It's
got lipstick on it. I don't even care.
It's just like, as long as there's one in my mouth and
it's lit.
It's lit. I'm good.
Yeah. Jeez. No, our Bobby is here in the room right now. We're just playing a little bit, just kind of chilling out. He was in a podcast a while ago for Group Test.
Yeah.
He's the Chilean monk. If anyone
He
remembers.
is the Chilean monk guy. I actually quote that a lot now.
It's great.
I'm like, hey yo, bro, like, what do you call a specialist in Chile? And they're like, what? A Chilean monk.
It's that. Oh god.
It was just so perfectly timed. The only person I know that can say anything nearly as well timed is Orgio.
Oh my god.
Which we haven't brought him on the show yet. Like he was the one I wanted to bring on after Nico.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So and then we had to take Nico's down for reasons,
Yeah,
but
well, he's joining the Navy, so.
Yeah, so maybe
he
we'll
can't be associated with the likes of us.
So
he's joining the Navy.
Maybe in a later date I'll I should make it a premium episode.
Oh,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure Sabrina would love to hear it.
She already heard it. She was busting up at the first one, where I literally had to bleep an entire minute or like
that shit was funny.
I was listening to it I the first because I did it, but when you're going through and making it, you're not actually listening to it.
Yeah.
So she was playing it in her car, and I heard it, and I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, I went back and listened. I listened to it too. That was pretty funny.
It was really funny. Yeah.
Just I think it was like, oh, you mean beep, or like, what about the beep?
Oh my god.
Did I spike?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Well, don't even worry about it.
but
I can see
that
you're
was pretty
playing
funny.
with my cassette player.
I'm not. What are you talking about? Don't worry about
No?
it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I have a lot of
It's got a lot of stuff in here.
a lot of stuff for my cassettes.
How do you even
I really
open
like
this?
cassettes. What?
How do you even open this?
What do you mean? How do you open it?
How do you open it?
You a pleb?
Yes.
On that side, right there.
Oh, there we go.
Be gentle.
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing in here.
No, there's not anything in there.
Seriously, you just have the most random arrangement of crap.
So-
you have another cassette player.
Well, you didn't even let me explain. So that one's
what the
so that one goes on your belt just to listen to it. That's the Target one. That's like $20.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
The other one is just like to digitize it, so I can plug that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I can plug it into this program that we're using right now, and
Yeah,
it'll just
Pro
like
Tools.
it'll just digitize it. That's for women.
Are you questioning me?
No, I'm just
Whose is
letting.
this?
It's mine.
Oh.
So you see the one on my desk? That's Eternity for Men.
Oh, I think I have the same one.
Yeah. So that's the one that my mom and it's like my girl likes, and they both keep buying me one, but they went to buy the small one. Just as a gift, but I don't think they saw that it was just Eternity, like not for men or anything.
Men.
It was just Eternity.
What's wrong, Ruben? You got some troubles with your sexuality?
No.
Can't wear Eternity for women. I smell fantastic now.
Yes, you do. I feel like there's anybody more comfortable with their sexuality, it would be me.
I think you and I are pretty even.
No, I say pretty fucked up shit.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I have.
Fuck, that's true. Bobby, get over here.
Like, bro, I've literally like.
I know. No, I know. That's why I'm a little jealous.
Like, if there's anybody comfortable with their sexuality, I know exactly what
I mean, it's not that I wouldn't. I just have the opportunity.
I'm as straight as a rolled out paperclip.
The opportunity just has not arisen for myself. Okay.
Arisen like my penis. Oh, like quality content here, people.
God damn
Quality
it.
content.
Why do people listen? Do we actually have people to listen to this?
We get 50 people there's like a listen, which is really nice.
That's really surprising,
I know.
considering how stupid of stuff we
It
talk
is really
about.
stupid. But can you turn yourself down just like half a hair? But yeah, ever since we got on, it was like Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Spotify really helps a lot.
yeah,
too.
like that really boosted our numbers.
Yeah, because it's so easy to listen to it.
Yeah, it's a lot more
got it.
accessible.
Yes, definitely.
You took yourself down a lot.
Huh? Nothing pleases you
No,
anymore.
I meant like half a decimal.
Did I? I'm just gonna.
That's fine. That's
okay.
fine. You know what?
I'm just gonna talk.
Just leave it here, and then wherever it is,
I'm just gonna get really close to the
You know
mic.
what, Ruben? You should really
I'm
do
gonna
this
get
stuff
really
before the
far from
podcast
the
starts. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you should. But you're always like, no, I like the content that's going on. Did I spike again?
Yeah.
God damn it. Ah!
I just can't predict what you're gonna do because you sometimes you get close and then sometimes you go far and you're just like, hey.
Déjame. Leave me alone. Déjame.
I got so sick one. Okay, so you missed it. The week after I saw you, I was like deathly sick. I was on bed
It's
rest.
because of me. I did that.
That's what Sabrina thinks. But
I stuck my toe in your mouth and then I just gave it to you.
okay, first off, that would never happen because I would literally be
Fool,
throwing up.
you were asleep.
I would be throwing up for years.
You were asleep.
Just be trying to get that shit
You
out.
slept at my house that night. Don't forget.
Yeah, but I had Nico there.
He was passed out on the couch.
Really? Because it seemed like he was really interested in touching your butt.
Nico? Was he? I don't remember. I was pretty drunk that night. Anyways, go on.
You were pretty drunk that
I was
night.
pretty drunk.
You were.
After like the third IPA, I was like, woo.
You even told us like, no, you can't do anything. You can't play any games. And I was like, what the shit, man?
It was 3 a.m.
So?
It was 3.
That's
my
like-
mom was gonna be up in an hour.
That's like proper gaming time.
Okay,
Any of you
if
gamers out there?
Okay, great. It's not. No.
Fuck
3
you.
a.m.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should have went home so I could have gamed
great.
while I was.
But then you took a shot of tequila and you were like, fuck.
I didn't just take one.
What? You took more?
Yes.
You did?
You went upstairs and I took like 2 more. And then when you came back
That's
down,
why
I took another one.
That's why the bottle's empty.
Yes, I was destroying that shit, dude. Like I swear, I need
There
at least
wasn't
6
that much.
shots before I'm like,
There
I'm
wasn't
even.
that much in there anyways.
No, fuck you. I got 6 in and I was like, yeah, I could have done 2 more.
They were not very big
No,
shots.
see, like for me, like when I'm at a party, I feel like every time I leave, if I ever say the words I should have had 2 more, that means your party wasn't lit enough.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Like I've been to 2 parties in the last.
I'm kind of sad I've never seen drunk Ruben.
Dude, it's actually not as funny because it's one of 2 things. Either I get really quiet or everything is funny.
Oh shit.
But that also puts your safety at risk.
That doesn't sound very
Yeah,
funny,
like
right?
like
I think
my
you
sister
might-
had to drive me, and I had to like purposely hold myself to like one side of the car so that way she would get home safe. Like I'll try to bring her on and have her tell a story about that, but
God.
it was bad. It was
Am I allowed
really
to
bad.
cuss in front of your sister? Have I cussed in front of your sister?
You have cussed in front of my sister, but she cursed you out the one time too.
When did she curse me out?
When you like, I don't know, you turned around, she's like, "Fuck you."
Oh, that's right. That was funny. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I think I said something stupid. And
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, I mean, half of what I say is stupid anyway. So
Isn't everything we say stupid?
that's why we're friends.
My feet are hurting from a long days of work.
I've had a hard day's night. I've been working like a dog. I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles.
I'll be honest with you. I was on my way home the other day, and for some reason, I was thinking about how songs used to be so short.
Yeah, the Beatles songs are like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
like
so-
almost over.
And like my favorite one that they've done it was like Yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
I love Yesterday, and
Yesterday.
and it's only like a minute and a half.
Is it a minute and a half?
Yeah, it's really short.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not that long, but
If anyone would know how long Yesterday was, it would be fucking Bobby.
But I was thinking about how like short songs like the
Yeah, it is short.
how
Like, and,
short
well, all their
used to
songs
be.
are short though. Like I was listening to them. Like I think
Well,
they did a cover of Maggie May, and I was like, what the?
Well,
Like 45 seconds.
Well, yeah, because it's like because when they started writing music, that was a different time. Songs
Yeah.
were
they had to
songs
fit
were
it on,
short.
They had to fit it on vinyl.
That too.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the reason why they had it like that.
it's a lot of different contributions.
Imagine what they would be. Imagine what the Beatles would do nowadays. It's like it's funny. Yeah,
No. I think they were made at the right time.
I agree, but like it's kind of like they say like imagine if like Beethoven or Mozart had the writing software that we have now.
I think dubstep would be different.
You would double their work because
Yeah.
like the only reason why they didn't write more
It's because they
is because
had
they ran out of time.
Yeah.
You know, pretty good.
I think personally, I think dubstep would be a lot more different.
dubstep would be?
Just all the electronical styles, because they would definitely be all like, dude, what if?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what if?
I
Like,
want it like this. We can't recreate that sound. This computer says I can do it.
Mozart was someone who, like, even in his time, people would say like you have too many notes, and he was like, no, I have just the right amount.
Yeah, exactly.
I have the amount that I need.
He was very much like, I want to be gigantic and just
so
ridiculous, which is a lot like his personality too.
Imagine adding all the electronic instruments that are accessible.
Yeah,
on top of
right.
that.
Jesus Christ.
So
and then Beethoven will probably just make like weird sounding things that may not necessarily make sense.
I feel like he would have definitely, if he had access to what we had now, he would have figured out a way to be able to hear again.
Oh, definitely. No, but I mean more as far as like the music itself that he would make, would be like, it would be very, because like everything that he wrote sounded very angry to the people of his time, and it sounded very like, oh, why? But it was actually completely revolutionary, and I think it would probably he might fit in perfectly actually in this era, just because people are like, man, it's music, which is true. I think I know you. That's definitely one of the things you and I disagree on, but still, huh?
What do we disagree on?
Anything can be music.
Yeah, it's to an extent, because I'm trying to be more open minded.
Mm-hmm.
I just there are just some things where I sit there and go like, why? Just why?
Well, it's because I was actually watching a TED Talk about one of these things where it's like, we shouldn't ask about whether or not it's music. We should ask whether it's interesting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That is a better question. That's a way better question.
Yeah, because God, it was this famous composer. I forgot his name. I guess it's not that famous.
Yeah, right.
No, but he was talking about how he started playing. I think Beethoven's. I think he started playing Fair Elise or something. So, it was a Beethoven piece, a sonata or something. Okay. And he goes and he starts talking about how he's like, oh, see, people are like, oh, this is very fun for them to play. I've been playing this since I was like 4, so it's not very fun for me to play like this. So instead, I like to do this. And he started like making it like atonal and like kind of like weird and like really odd to the ear. And then he's like, most of you guys didn't like that. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Just
because it's true. I agree with that. If it's interesting and if people are willing to listen, I think you can call it music.
Yeah. And I feel like because I used to think it was like it's what is organized, but then there are many different styles that are not.
Yeah, like jazz isn't all. It's organized to an extent.
Yeah, there's like there are some things that there are some.
Like what? The chords.
I was just gonna say standards or.
Well, even standards technically aren't, because think about it. Like you read off a lead sheet, you don't and you have an E flat major 7 chord. You don't just play an E flat major 7 chord. You add all these extensions to it. You change up the rhythms.
There's improvisation added on to it.
Yeah.
But there is still something. There's still some sort of organization.
Basis, yeah. Fair enough.
But then I had saw it was what kind of, it was an African style. Like it seemed like for at first it seemed like it was just completely random. Like at first it just seemed like it was just like they were what they were doing was one person had a drum, and then two other people came in and they would dance, and as they would stomp, that would create more of, it's like a rhythm, and I thought they were just adding in as they went, but it turns out there's a lot more that went into that. Meanwhile, I saw somebody down the street who literally was just holding a guitar and just kind of like strumming random strings and just screaming at the top of his lungs. I was like, bro, there's a reason why your hat's empty. Aww. Like, I felt bad for him too.
Well, I mean, it also depends on the audience too, and like there's definitely forms of music that are more acceptable, or that are more they're easier for people to interpret. Like everyone enjoys Frank Sinatra, for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
And
I do enjoy it. I enjoy me a little Frankie.
Yeah, and then a little Frankie. Yeah. But like not everyone enjoys black metal. What
are you talking about? That's like that.
Wait, what did you say?
African American metal,
bro. but it's true. Like not everyone will be able to listen to that and be like, "Oh, that's great." Yeah. Some people
and I feel like that's another one of those where it's all like, what do you consider music? So.
Yeah. Oh, that's yours. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
One of my favorite things to do when I'm in your room is just like pick something up randomly and just
start playing with it.
Just start fiddling with it, like this.
Well, that's not something you. It's like you. It's like you play.
I mean, kind of. Also, there's a branch outside your window that keeps moving, and I swear to God, I keep thinking it's a person. And I'm like, who the hell is that? And then I remember that we're on the second floor.
You never know, dude.
And I'm like, who the hell is that tall?
Or maybe somebody's just trying to like really get into here.
Who? Sabrina.
She ain't crazy like that.
Where is she, anyways?
She's at work.
We should go get some.
I literally just came from there.
We should go back.
Which by the way, the spicy ramen at our work is really nice.
Really?
I really like it.
I think I went in there a little while ago and I was like, hey, Sabrina working? And they were like, oh, no, she's off today. And then they were like, oh, I'll tell her you said hi. Who are you? And I was like, just tell her it's her boyfriend's boyfriend. And then she'll be,
and then of course they'll tell her that and she'll be like, which one? He's got like 8.
Oh God. Anyway.
But you're the least farthest from being the side hoe.
Yay.
that look of confusion, like, should I be proud of this?
Think maybe.
Is that a compliment or is that a diss?
I don't know, man. I'm just here to talk shit.
Oh, who is it? That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. Hello? Who is it? I'm just gonna assume it's one of the kids. Yeah. So the kids are starting to realize that I'm home now, which means that sometimes I get in the middle of the night just someone just trying to knock on my door, and I'm all like, "Who is that?"
It is 1 a.m.
Yeah, and I'm like, if it's someone who really needs me, they're probably able to open the door.
Otherwise,
yeah. Otherwise, I don't think you need me right now. I think I can sleep in through that. But just to make sure, I should check my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know where my phone's at.
Oh my God. It's really funny. My mom will do this thing where she'll like come into a room and she'll be like, "Hey, can you do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it right now." I'm gonna get my shoes on and go do it. And she comes in and she's like, "Oh, can you also do?" And she's like, "Oh, but what about this, this, and this?" And I'm like, yeah." And then she'll come in and she'll be like, "Oh, and then like you have to do this later." I'm like, I don't know why you didn't just tell me all at once.
Yeah, like I'm definitely one of those people
that's
that's
within like, oh shit, because it's like within 5 minutes. That's the worst part. Also, I just hit the mic. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh, it is someone that needs me.
Oh shit, I'll pause it.
Yeah.
We had our funds cut, so I'm the low budget Ruben that came to replace.
That is exactly what's happening.
So
Ruben, LBR.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you know what I'm talking about.
We're probably gonna have to cut off. I wonder if we're actually gonna end up cutting out all this.
I'm pretty sure you will. You know, everybody cuts out everything I say. It's just part of.
So wait, what?
My life.
What?
You hear something? But anyway, so this guy comes up to her and he's like, "Poacher," and I'm like, "Poacher? I just met her."
That was actually pretty good timing.
You know what I mean?
Can I have this back?
Like whenever I'm thinking about fishes, you know, like flounder. Flounder? I just met her. You know.
There's no shortage of things to throw at you in this room, by the way.
Let's talk about lack of relationships with one's father.
Oh my God. Lack of relationships with one's father. I barely know him. Oh wait.
Exactly. That's the problem. Oh shit. You see, the problem is that, you know, I have a lot of problems, and sometimes I want to talk about them, but then the rest of the time, I just want to keep it to myself because nobody wants to listen to my problems. Anyway.
I'm like waiting for him to notice.
Just as long as you don't.
He's probably rooting for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Anyways.
If you want to talk for a second, that's fine.
Like, God, Ruben's such a piece of shit. That shit's crazy, right? Have you seen him? Actually,
like,
I can see
I
him
don't
right
feel like
now.
Bobby would be able to say anything bad.
He actually has a mold of him in his
It's like two giant golf balls.
Golf balls.
Oh, sorry, tennis balls.
I was about to say, like, bro.
What do you take me for?
Softballs. There we go.
Softballs.
I like
Jesus
softballs
Christ.
in my pants.
Dear Lord.
And you know, like that's not even the part that like you should be bragging about. That's just. I was actually just telling my girlfriend about that about the time I went to the doctor and the doctor told me
That you had big balls?
Yeah, no.
I kind of want to hear that conversation.
Okay, so
Of just your doctor just being like, you know, Ruben,
no, it
you got
wasn't
some
even like
massive
that.
testicles.
So it wasn't like that. It was like so basically the way that I phrase this story is there's a reason why I wear briefs. No, there's a reason why I stopped wearing briefs and I wear boxers. There we go. And so I've been it's like medically suggested that I should be wearing boxers from now on.
Is that really?
That's what my doctor
Wow.
said. They were like, you need to wear boxers. And so what happened was that I went in.
We need to contain the power of your giant testicles.
I went in for it was like a physical, and my doctor was like, well, can you pull down your pants? And I did, and
then someone came in. They were like, the doctor will be in 5 minutes.
And all right, well, that's one way to do it. And it was like the doctor was all like, okay. And I was like, is that bad? Like, he's like, am I not packing enough? He's like, well, for your age, you're a little large. And so then
The doctor like winks at you.
no, and so he held them and he was just kind of like, okay, so here's what's happening. And then he explained to me that the briefs that I was wearing, they were suffocating me in that area, which kind of made things appeal like they were a little larger. And he was like, you need air. And I was like, oh. So
you're saying I should go commando?
And so basically that was the story.
I haven't worn underwear since.
Oh, bro, I feel so nasty if I don't wear underwear. I feel gross when I don't wear underwear.
I only do that if like I'm wearing gym shorts around the house. So
Same.
yeah.
Or like if I'm just going to the gym and I'm just like, I just want to show everybody.
Ugh.
Be like, hey everybody, do you want to feel my stink? That sweet anus stink.
You don't even go to the gym. What are you talking?
What are you talking about? I do go to the gym. Not as often as you do.
I don't go that often either.
Well then fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
What's your name?
Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you. What's your name?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
That ain't fucking sex. Oh, so if anybody hasn't heard it, there's this one video of these two guys across. They're basically across the water. One's on an island,
Are you sure we should explain the entire thing? It's
no,
so
I'm not gonna explain the whole thing.
Oh.
I'm just one of the kids wakes up and the dude's just like fuck you, and they just go back
Just
and
like-
forth, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And so I usually quote this video a lot, right?
So does Nico.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Nico picked it up with me, and he learned the rest of it with me. So, like, in the hallways, like, if I'm, like, down the way, he'll be like, fuck you, what's your name?
He does that at work, too. And I'm like, Jesus, man.
I love it.
Take it easy on the cussing at work. God damn.
Oh, hell no. That's when you, like, bring it all out. Especially if there's kids in there. You're just all like, I want those kids out.
How have you ever held down a job? You're like, I usually quit before they can fire me.
Yeah, I usually quit before they can fire me.
Jesus. I want ice cream.
Dude, let's go to Dairy Queen after this. Dude, let's go to Dairy Queen.
Not down.
Not down?
Let's take the Let's take the podcast. Let's take the podcast to Dairy Queen.
Podcast road trip.
That'd be I don't even know how we would do that.
I know exactly how we can do that.
Well, we can't
but
do it now.
Well, I know exactly how we can do it. We just need about $120.
No.
Or we all just get headphones and tape the mic to our face.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
I have a mic that'll work. I don't know about you.
Are you trying to fight me right now?
A little bit.
Oh no, I can't. I did chest today. It's not happening.
That's not happening.
Like Carlos like did his usual trying to like strangle me thing today, and like
you just couldn't fight back.
I swear to God, like normally I could push him back a little bit, but like I had literally just gotten home from the gym, and I was like, oh my God, I had nothing.
So how often does Carlos work out?
Every day.
Oh my God,
This guy's crazy.
I like how this went from the podcast to us just talking.
That's what the podcast is.
I know,
Ruben.
I know, but usually it's kind of like us telling stories.
Well,
but
sometimes we have like a direction that doesn't last for very long.
yeah, it's usually not one direction, but
I will fucking murder you. Oh, was that like a joke or was that just you? I thought you were making a One Direction joke.
Well,
is that not what you're
now?
doing?
Well, now that you've made it sound like I made that joke, I'm gonna pretend like that was on purpose.
Okay.
One Direction, they're funny because.
Hey, Ruben, why don't we go? Let's go. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what's something funny? Just because I saw that Disneyland ticket. What's like worst theme park experience?
The worst theme park experience was my first.
Shit, really?
My first theme park experience was the worst experience.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Oh Jesus.
So, it's like, would you like to go first or me? Cause
yeah, you go first.
Okay,
I gotta remember mine because I think I blocked out a lot of it.
Yeah. So basically, everybody in my group knows that I'm afraid of roller coasters.
Really?
Yeah. I like, especially the ones that fall and the ones that spin. Those are the ones.
I get the ones that spin.
Yeah, like those terrify me.
Those aren't roller coasters though.
But not often was I asked why, and so my girlfriend finally asked me like, so why are you afraid of roller coasters?
It's like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and she actually just found out that my tooth was chipped.
That your what?
My tooth is chipped. Like this one, it's not cricket or anything. It's just chipped.
That's what it is?
Oh, fuck you!
I thought it was just a little bit out of place, like some of mine.
No, it's chipped.
Is that because of the roller coaster?
No. That's
get out of here. Shut up.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm serious.
Whatever. Anyways.
But so basically what it was do you know like the teacup rides?
Yeah.
So
at Disneyland.
Yeah. So basically.
Wait. Hold on. Was your like terrible experience at Disneyland too?
No, it wasn't at Disneyland.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say it is not the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, no, it was a smaller theme park first.
Not Spray Farm.
I don't remember the name. I wasn't in California my whole life.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. Some people aren't.
Yeah. Some people had the luxury and the curse of having to move around a lot. Like you get to see things, you get to experience things, but you don't get friends. Friends you have to learn how to make quickly. Anyway, so basically what
I got really sad.
That's a sad story for another day. Oh my God. I'm gonna breathe. So it's like the teacup ride, but it was like a beetle. Right?
Okay,
so you go inside the thing and the only thing you can see is in front of you.
That does not sound like the teacup rides.
That sounds
like a terrible idea.
It was a terrible idea. And so I got on the ride with my dad and my aunt. And they both were very physically fit. He was in the military and she could just kick ass. I'm just gonna say that. And so they're both like, all right, Ruben, we're gonna give you the best time of your life. So what do? They decide to spin the thing as fast as the adult people could go.
Oh no!
It went so fast that I was like pressed against the back of the wall, and I had no control over anything. That was the first time I freaked out over not having control. Right, so I'm screaming and crying. I'm just like asking them to stop, so they finally stop, and they're all like, "Oh my God, why are you crying?" And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm
scared.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Your dad's like, "Stop being a bitch."
And so he's like, all right, Ruben, all right. So we're gonna try this again. And so we did one of those,
but faster.
It was one of those rides where it lifts you up and then it drops you all the way down.
Oh my God, your dad is just ruthless.
Oh my! And that one was where I lost it because I don't
did
like
you throw up or did you like?
I didn't throw. It's like the feeling of falling absolutely scares the crap out of me because I used to have a bed that was above the ground and and one time I actually fell from it. Like I fell from it, I hit the floor, and like luckily it wasn't on my head, but like I hit the floor hard enough that I was just like, I don't ever want to fall again.
That was enough to like.
Well, I mean, I was like 4. So like when you're 4 and you fall from that high, that's enough to make you go like I don't like the feeling of falling.
Also, wait, really quick side note. A girl I'm texting apparently has started listening to the podcast.
Oh,
this is not good.
She's gonna hear all these.
She's listening to the Nico one.
Oh, great! So she's gonna hear you like just being a doof. I love it.
I was pretty drunk. Anyways, go on.
So like those were the first 2, right? And so after that, I was just like, I don't like not being in control. So then he
Sounds
was
like someone's got some control issues.
Mm-hmm. And so we were going to the 3rd ride, which was like a roller coaster. And that was when I drew the line. I was like, no, I'm not getting on anything else with you. I'm like, no, I refuse to. And he's like, come on, Ruben, it'll be fun.
Be a no for me.
And I was like, no, I'm not. And I went over to my grandmother, I hugged her, and I was just like, I just started crying.
How old were you again?
I was like 5.
What the?
She was like,
but
Wait, so what the hell was your dad doing, making you take all these rides?
Well, his idea was get him exposed to it young, so that way he has the like he's not afraid of it. That's
within reason.
Like that's also where like the whole fear of it's like the spiders came from.
Oh, did you like?
He had a fake spider that he would like leave in my bed sometimes.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny to everybody else but me. I'm traumatized from it now.
It's pretty funny.
He had 2. He had 2 different ones.
So he probably messed with you a lot. Huh?
He had one that looked like a tarantula, which is why I refuse to ever just ever with tarantulas. And then my mom found it, and she was all like, "Yeah, that's fine." Wait. No.
Go on.
All right. And so she found it. She's like, "Stop traumatizing our kid." So she took it, right? So he went and got another one, which was a black widow.
So your parents are divorced, right?
Oh yeah. And so
wait, does your dad listen to this?
I don't know. I told him that I do it now, but I don't think he like listens to it.
My dad definitely doesn't listen to this.
But
it was.
He's like listening, like. I'm sorry, Bobby. I have to repeat what you say now.
Immediately text you. It's like
I do listen. I hear you. I'm here for you, son.
Maybe your dad.
My dad.
not
my dad is definitely here for me. When I first was starting to do like the music and stuff like that, and trying to just do what I do, he was a little like, okay, but you need a backup plan. And now that he sees what I do, he's a lot more supportive of it.
Yeah, because you're good.
Thank you. He just sometimes wishes that.
I mean, for Christ's sake, you're literally building a mask to work with your performance. Shit.
Yes, we're gonna.
Was that a secret, by the way?
Yeah, so we're gonna save that for another time.
Anyways, how about we finish your original story?
Well, I mean, that was pretty much it. I was just kind of like, from then on, I was traumatized with roller coasters.
It's always the dad, isn't it?
But I then got into my relationship with Sabrina, right?
Immediately after.
No. When I was 7, I met her. No, so
that's the only thing I think that would be cornier than your guys' actual freaking story. As if you guys met when you were like 6 and you guys are just like
that would have made it beautiful. Just I'd met once and then years go by and then we meet one more time again.
Never mind. Anyway, go on.
But yeah, so we had gotten into a relationship in high school, and she was all like, "I love roller coasters," and a red flag went up, like, "Oh no." like for me, that was one of those things where I was like, I don't know if I can actually date this girl now.
Oh God, Ruben.
Because like that's how afraid I was. I've been afraid for years.
But like, is it any roller coaster? Or is it just those 2 types?
It's the more extreme ones. Like
like the drop. So that's not.
I don't
really
do drops. Just period. Like
drop one is bad, and then you said anything that spins.
Anything that spins, it makes me uneasy. And then roller coasters themselves. They used to be this monumental thing that I would never. I told myself I would never experience.
You just wouldn't want to get on it.
Yeah, and so I got into the relationship with her. She's like, I love roller coasters. I'm like, I want to be with this girl. I'm gonna have to like fucking get over it.
You fool.
And when we got together, our high school band had gotten to play at the Six Flags.
Of course, you guys did.
And so we were there. We were going, and she wanted to ride all these different rides, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
Six Flags is heavy on roller coasters.
yeah, I was just like,
At least on Disneyland, it's like, oh, we can go on these fun little things, and like, there's other stuff to
So
do. Six Flags is like, no,
you're
gonna ride roller coasters. That's like one thing there is to do.
And so I told her about that. I was like, I told her straight up, like, I am actually terrified of roller coasters, and she's like, what? Why? How could you be? And then I like
told her the entire story.
I didn't tell her the story. I just kind of like brought it up a little bit, and she was like, oh, well, maybe we could work our way up. And I was like, oh my god, she's the one. Oh my god, like this is her. Like, and so she took me like starting on. It was like the boomerang. It's one where it comes down, you go through a loop, and then you come back and you do the whole thing backwards.
I did the same thing.
That
was probably pretty bad for you.
Yeah, at first it was like at first going on it, I was nervous, but after experiencing it, I was like, okay, it's not so bad.
There's nothing else to it. Like it's pretty. Like it's kind of weird because of like the backwards motion, but other than that, it's pretty.
And then, and so shortly after doing all the rides that we did there, which we did, I think I did every one she wanted to get on, except for the one that like falls from 100 feet.
The plunge one,
yeah. And then the one that goes 0 to 100 in 2 seconds.
Oh, accelerator.
Yeah,
that one's so much fun.
Those are the only two I didn't do.
You know, it's funny that roller coaster only lasts like it doesn't even last.
Yeah, I know it only lasts 16 seconds, but it only takes me 16 seconds to like lose my mind. So I told her like if we ever come back, I'll do it. I'll do it then. Which, by the way, the line was super long anyways, and she was like, all right, well.
Yeah, that usually is. So.
And so I had went to, it was like Universal Studios, because my dad was in the area.
Universal Studios isn't too many roller coasters, though.
Yeah, but they have
rides, they have roller coasters.
They have like the Mummy ride, which
Wait,
is one
is this recently?
No, this was around that time.
Okay.
And it's basically a ride where it's in the dark.
Yeah.
So.
There's spiders on that too, aren't
there?
There
are.
Yeah.
There's like insects and shit, and so.
that got you.
And so my sister loves roller coasters too, and I was like, okay, take me on these rides so that way.
But put a blindfold on me.
Yeah. No, I would say take me on these rides so that I can try to get used to them. And so basically she took me on that, and I almost lost it.
I bet. Yeah, the bugs are probably the things that did it to you too.
I think it was the darkness because I wanted to close my eyes, but at one point I remember seeing the layout of it. I remember seeing that it was actually all open. It wasn't a closed tunnel. It was actually all open.
It was just in the dark.
Yeah, just in the dark.
Are you claustrophobic too?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
That's not something I would like to experiment with.
Yeah, fair enough.
But after seeing that, I like opened my eyes for the ride, and after doing that, and then going backwards with that, I was like, okay, I can handle anything.
Yeah. And
then we rode the Ghost Rider at.
That's not a Universal.
This
Six
is
Flags.
So yeah. So this
no,
is
it's at Knott's Berry Farm. Sorry.
Yeah. So at Knott's Berry Farm, I don't remember why we were there either.
Knott's Berry Farm is fun though.
Yeah, at Knott's Berry Farm, we rode the Ghost Rider. Which,
oh my God!
Bless you.
Thank you.
Which, by the way, is one of the coolest rides.
What, Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
Ghost Rider's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It's like
I think that was one of the ones where like I started going, you know what, I'm okay.
Yeah, you know it's funny on Ghost Rider. I remember like, I think I have one of the best photos of myself on Ghost Rider, just because I think I was like gonna try to fall asleep, like pretend like I was asleep because I was like, oh, Ghost Rider's not that bad, you know, and then like I wasn't ready for like one of the drops though, because the thing is, it's not a very like ridiculous roller coaster, but it is pretty fast. And it's also made out of wood.
Yeah, it feels almost unstable.
Yeah, so like I remember like I thought like I wasn't ready for the drum.
I think that was my favorite part too. It's just the fact that it feels unstable. I was like, all right, you know, if I die, at least it'll be fun.
Yeah, exactly. But it's funny because like I wasn't ready for the drop. So in the picture, I was like about to fall asleep. Then like it's just immediate, just. If we can, I kind of want to put that picture as the thumbnail because I have it on Instagram.
Okay, so then you gotta send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll try to do it. It's pretty funny.
But yeah, just this idea of like losing your shit. Oh man. Oh god, I just realized like being roller coasters have come a long way because just recently we my girlfriend wanted to ride the it was like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, how is that? That's a new one.
That's
a drop ride
that
too.
That is a drop ride.
Yeah.
And she was like, I really want to ride this ride, and I was like,
you're going on it by yourself.
No, I looked at her and I was like, you really want to ride this ride, don't you? She's like, yeah, I really want to ride it, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
I got you, babe.
Like that was another one of those moments that I looked at myself and was like, wow, character development. You know, almost like the
look at you. You're enjoying playing the saxophone. You're starting to like jazz a little more.
I'm
You're
doing
like
shit.
coasters.
What?
You're riding roller coasters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did that one, and I love the Cars ride. The Cars ride's
a lot of fun.
But
that's not scary at all, though. Like that's not.
That one I feel like I'm actually in a car.
Yeah,
and you know me in cars, like
cargo room.
Cargo room.
Like you were getting turned on when I was using my stick shift car to get. Oh yeah, that was funny. Because I drive a stick shift, and we were running late to our final, so I put it in gear, and everyone was like, "Whoa, whoa!"
I was getting a boner.
We're in a 4-cylinder Kia. We're in a 4-cylinder Kia Soul, but whoa, I'm feeling it.
No, it was the first time that I felt like
I was actually driving my car.
Yeah, I was like, it's just like, wow, Matt can actually drive.
Fuck you.
You tried to race me to what was it? It was like BJ's or something like
dangerous.
that.
I don't want to.
I know, and I thought it was really funny because like you were racing me, and I never left like third gear.
If I had my Infinity Boy, oof.
Oh, it was funny.
Oof.
Oh yeah, and
So yeah. Oh, so mine actually didn't have to do with any. I've always loved roller coasters and like rides in general. Like it's always been very fun for me. Granted, I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird to overcome. And to this day, I still haven't gone on that Tatsu ride at Six Flags. I think, right?
Okay.
Just because, like, I remember, like for the most part, I remember I used to be like, okay, I can handle any roller coaster of height or anything like that because I was scared of heights.
Unless
I am scared of heights. As long as I have it like over my like one of the shoulder things, you know, and I feel secure, I can handle it. Because one time because I rode all the rides at Six Flags except for Tatsu, and out of all those rides, you know which one got me?
What?
Goliath.
What's that one?
That's the one where it's the highest drop. That's the one with like it just has one really high drop.
I don't think I rode that one.
It's not scary at all besides the drop, but like I was so scared of heights, I was like like I couldn't handle. But either way, like that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is the fact that I can handle rides for the most part pretty well. My worst experience was actually because of my family.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was terrible. So things have gotten better recently, but like for the most part, my sister tends to act like kind of a brat, you know?
Yeah.
And my mom has a tendency to give in. It's just because that's what happens. So I don't know if you know this, but on the Pirates, you know when you go on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland,
okay,
and there's like that little restaurant.
Yeah. It's
called the Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
It's very fancy. It's not that fancy, but it's very good food. It's very expensive food too.
It is. It's the Blue Bayou restaurant.
Yeah, it's good though. But like every time we go there, my sister's like, "Oh, can we go to the Blue Bayou, please? You know this and this." And like,
do you have to ride the Pirates ride to get in?
No,
because I always thought you had to ride the Pirates ride to get in.
There's an entrance.
I'm still gonna keep it as you have to ride the ride to get in.
Sure.
Just because.
Just for you.
Well, I mean, they took it down, but.
Huh?
I think they were changing it.
They are?
No. I'm sorry. No, I was thinking of the haunted house.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are changing it. Oh, that's sad. Well, that's an old movie.
It is an old movie.
That's a really old movie.
That was with what was his name? Eddie Murphy.
His name? Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that was funny.
Which I did like him as an actor. I just thought that movie was just like.
What? I like that movie. What are you talking about?
Wait,
Kids, we're gonna be in 20 minutes tops. That was funny. Anyways,
I never knew my father. Oh my god! I said that to. Okay, I made that. So, Sabrina doesn't get every quote that me and my family drop because my family and I watch movies. Like we watch movies to the point where we can quote movies like we've seen them 100 times.
Yeah.
But for like an entire collection, like you've seen all the movies downstairs.
Sure.
Have you? I take it
I'm sure I've walked by them. I just don't.
Okay. Well, we have more than any like one family should have. Like we have a collection that we've had to split up between 2 or 3 households.
Jesus.
Like that's how big of a collection of movies we have, and we quote one. We just have quotes from different movies on like that just in our conversations, right? And so with Sabrina. You guys start using them. She doesn't like catch most of the quotes that we have. She's just like, "Why do you guys say that?" Right? And
like,
or she just just slipped in the conversation so easily. So I decided to start dropping more Disney quotes because
she knows Disney movies.
Well, because those are ones I think she would know.
Is she still not?
I said, I never knew my father.
Where's that from?
And she was like, "What?"
Wait, where's that from? I know where that's from.
From Finding Nemo.
That's right.
When
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
It's Bruce.
When
He's
they
like, because he's like, he's trying to find. I never knew.
Like there's Darlin or
I don't remember. But yeah, I don't
like Marlin. It's Marlin, and he's
funny.
trying to find. He's like, I'm trying to find my son.
Like so. Oh my god, my favorite part is when he's trying to like tell the joke. He's like, hey, you're a clownfish, right? So you got to be funny. It's like, oh well, that's a common misconception. You know,
so there's this mollusk.
No, it's a sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber. Wait.
No. It's a sea cucumber that's talking to the mollusk, but you're not supposed to know that. Wait. Anyways.
You're not very funny.
Anyways, so things like that happen where my mom's like, we can't go to the Blue Bayou because it's too expensive. My sister's like, fine. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, my mom's like, where do you want to eat then? She's like, I'm not even hungry. And I'm like... I'm just like, how about we try the gumbo place over here? It looks pretty good. And then my mom's like, no, Nicole, what do you want to eat? Yeah, and so, you know, anyways, that's not...
It's like, I'm a human too. I need sustenance.
Please.
And I have preference.
Please.
There's something I would like to eat. What is it? The Blue Bayou restaurant?
So the point is, when we had our golden passes, because we had those seasonal passes, like, we would go there all the time, and it made me hate Disneyland.
Oh.
Like, I hated Disneyland. Because I was like, literally all we do is go there, argue about what Nicole wants to do, and then leave frustrated. And I'm just like, I don't like going anymore. You know? And then the first time, I remember what happened was Nicole was getting mad about something, and I was like, oh, I really want to ride this Toontown ride. Mm-hmm. Because I was like, I really want to it's like the taxi one or whatever. Okay. In Toontown with Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, I just realized I've only rode that once.
I have never ridden it.
Yeah, but I don't remember it now.
No.
Okay,
but so anyways, so I remember I was like, I really want to ride this ride though, and then they were like, okay, well maybe, and then they were like, the line looks kind of long. They were like, the line doesn't look too long, but the wait is like 30 minutes, and we have like a fast pass for like Splash Mountain, and I was like, but we've been on Splash Mountain like twice today. Yeah, we haven't gone this one. And then like something happens where like we start trying to wait in line. And then, like, Nicole's getting mad because she's like, God, we're going to miss our passes, this, and this. Yeah, and then finally I'm just like, well, let's just go then. And she's like, no, because you're going to just get mad at me. And I'm like, and so I just walk out. I just walk out. Because, like, the entire day it's been building up to this where we're just like, where Nicole's throwing tantrums. My mom's like, ah! And then I'm just like, oh, my God, what do we do?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah, and then finally I walk out, and then Nicole, and then we ended up missing our fast pass. And I just remember at some point I'm on a bench crying, and I was like 10, I think, too. I'm like on a park bench crying. I was very emotional back then. Park bench crying, and then my sister and my mom are like arguing, and then like it's so funny because they're like a good like 10 feet away from me, you know, and I'm just sitting there like, and then like a security guard comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, are you okay? Where's your family?" And like I go and I point at my sister and my mom, and he looks at me, he looks at them, he looks back at me, he goes, "Oh, all right, have a good day," and then he like goes away, and I'm like, I'm like, oh, it's just terrible. But like
what really would have made it great is if like Buzz Lightyear or someone like came over and just patted you on the shoulder and just gave you a thumbs up.
Yeah, but it didn't happen because Disneyland is not the most magical place in the world.
Maybe not for you.
Shut up. But anyways,
oh my God, I just realized a lot of like big things happen at Disneyland for me, because I only go when the band goes, because we get to go in there for free just because we play. So if we play, we get to go in for free, right? And those are the only.
Must be nice.
Well, those are the only times I can afford to go.
Must be nice to get into Disneyland for free.
Well, hey, you got to go to Disneyland.
Marching band.
Like what? And so I think the first time I went, I was alone. Like I had a friend, and then he bailed, and because he was hanging out with his friends, and I was just like,
"Aw, that's sad."
That was the moment I realized, like, I need to make friends.
Better get to it.
Well, that's because I was going out with this girl, and not gonna lie, she had influence over me, and it made me kind of not create my own little group.
Oh,
that first part of your high school experience,
yeah.
Which really was really detrimental, because then I had to join the game late.
Yeah,
more or less.
I mean, I don't know, man. People
No,
are just people.
I fixed it. I made sure everybody knew my name when I was gone.
So many people fucking hated me when I left high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was the drum major. That shit was funny.
But I think the second year we had went, me and my current girlfriend found out that the people that we were into each other. So we were like, okay, well, fine. The year after that, we were together. And I think the year after that, I think that was right before, because I spent it with two friends of mine. And I just realized I gotta like not be like annoying. I guess there was, I don't know. I kind of felt like I drag people along with what I do, and then the final year that I went was with her, and so then we just got to just enjoy being at Disneyland and not have any like drama, even though there was drama following us everywhere.
Story of my life.
Yeah. Well, I feel like every time I go to Disneyland, just something big. There's always something big.
For me, it's just disappointment.
I'm sorry.
It kind of sucks though, because I feel like your fear is something that you can overcome, and mine's just like, I just gotta go with different people.
Yeah.
But I also like my entire drive to go to Disneyland has all but evaporated. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just not there anymore. Just because like so many times I've been in that situation where
Or
I'm
you
like,
just need something. Just
like-
go with different people.
that's exactly, yeah, I think that's what it is. Because like that whole park bench scene, that
Yeah.
was the first time. I didn't cry again after, because I was growing up. I was like bigger, you know, the next time we went.
yeah.
But it was literally just like, well, they're gonna do their thing. I'm gonna go sit on this bench and untangle and retangle my headphone strings.
Me too.
That's
Me too.
literally what I would do. I'd sit on a bench and be like, "Oh, let's see how."
See,
stuff
the
I
thing
can
is,
make
like,
these.
that's what's bad is when someone else has made a habit because of your habit. Yeah.
I don't know. Either way,
Yeah.
I'm really happy my family doesn't listen to this. Are we still going to Dairy Queen after this?
What time is it?
It's almost 9.
Here, I'm gonna check what time they close. And
I mean, we could always go to Thrifty.
what the fuck is Thursday?
I'll drive.
Dairy Queen times. Yeah,
We could bring back your mom and sister, a cone, and your aunt. Uncle.
We should. I'm sure they would appreciate that.
I mean, I'm not paying for it.
I just wish I wasn't broke. What? No, just give me the information.
Should probably end the podcast before we start.
No. They can listen. They can
They
listen.
need to know.
They need to know
They
that
need
we're.
to know about our doings outside of this podcast.
You know what part? Like,
You want to know what we do? Literally before this, we say stupid stuff.
and then we just press the record button.
And then we press the record button.
And then just
say more stupid stuff. And we stop recording and we continue to say stupid and do stupid things. It's not, you know.
No, yeah,
And also, yeah. So that's all it is.
and
And occasionally I flirt with girls. That's it.
oh yeah, like you were literally pointing at your phone just now. Like
Shut it.
what? Well, you said like you were gonna say something. So like, were you gonna say something?
I'm going to show you something after the podcast is done.
Ooh, I get my own secret.
Ooh, you get the premium, the premium package.
Hey, you guys should check out our premium.
Premium.
Marketing. That's how you market.
In order to see our premium content,
Anyway,
subscribe.
yeah, you should get. We're not. By the time this airs, there's probably not going to be premium stuff yet.
Yeah.
I just
'cause we
hope.
still have it.
I just hope in the future we get to do some premium. I think we just need to meet up a little more.
Good premium content would be like Beer Boys. Let us, for those of you who listen to this weird thing, let us know what you think, because I think certain things like where we do, like, I would love to do beer promotions for local breweries, or like maybe some local coffee. Maybe not for you. Well, I mean, we could get you a coffee drink or something like that. You could be like, oh, I like it.
You know what? I'd be down to find my
Because I think that
share
might
of
be a
coffee.
good, like,
Because
just
I like
local
to
things.
because I like to promote local cafes. I don't drink coffee, but I do like teas and pastries and things
exactly.
like that.
And like there are drinks that you'll like. You know
So,
what I mean?
and who knows? Maybe I might find the one coffee that I like.
I think I'm gonna take you to Pavaraga. That place is really good.
But yeah, so if anything, look us up on Podbeam, podbeam.com.
Yeah, Spotify. We're also on Spotify.
Well, no, I was gonna say like,
Oh.
I mean, they've obviously found us if they're listening to it.
Oh. Oh yeah, if you want premium content,
No,
we
but-
will be putting it on Podbean.
Yeah, I was
Is
gonna
that what
say
you're
go to
trying
Podbeam and comment and let us know because that's where I see most of your guys'
Yeah,
stuff.
because we actually don't get comments on Spotify or Google Play. I don't.
Yeah,
think,
I don't
right?
think you can, but I mean, if you want to leave a review, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
But
fine.
but yeah,
tell
go to
us how stupid we are.
podbeam.com and just tell me what you think. You know,
Yeah.
let me know if you want Matt's idea. Let me know if you think it's stupid. Let me know if you think
If you think
Nico
it's
was
a-
stupid.
I think getting drunk while enjoying some delicious craft beer
Mm.
is an excellent idea.
I think
Because we have wonderful breweries here in San Diego.
I
Even
think-
we have wonderful breweries in Chula Vista. You know, like Groundswell, CVB.
I thought we were gonna make an episode of that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Well, let us know.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want to just let us know. You know, just tell us what you think. If you don't, if
Sure.
you think all of this is garbage, just say
That's
it.
fine. You know,
I would love.
We're still gonna do it.
I would love to hear somebody just trash talk us on
I mean,
Podbeam just for a second.
we're
Just,
still gonna do it, but
yeah, like you won't know that you won't even stop us. But
and like if you think we're funny and you want to let other people know,
oh my god, that would mean the world
let
to
them
me.
know. That'd be nice.
I work so hard on these guys. Please. I do. I really do. I really try to.
Sorry.
I try to keep the Podbeam thing up going
Oh,
and
okay.
going, and I comment and I'm just like, hey guys, look at what we're doing. I still need your bio, by the way.
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
gotta do that.
you
Okay,
gotta make me a
we're
bio.
probably- actually, you know what? We're probably gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyways, this has been it's been wonderful talking to you guys.
Yeah,
my
guys.
my name is Matthew Langton,
My name's Ruben Ortega.
and this has been Golden Boys.
Golden Boys.
Ba-da-da.
Wait, so are we adding a tag now?
I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna stop this.
Well, hi, Bobby.